Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome again to another painting tutorial. So today I'll be doing a landscape painting and I'm just so excited about doing this one because it's been a while since the last time I painted the landscape and we're going to do a forest scene. I'm going to link in the description box below other other forest painting tutorials that I've done in the past so that you can choose from among them, including this one. So the colors that I'll be mentioning in this tutorial will be listed in the description box below. You can check them out there and you can refer to them. So we have titanium white, medium yellow, primary yellow, oxide black or lamp black, primary cyan or primary blue, burnt sienna, dark green oxide, and what else? Yeah, that's basically it. I might use a little bit of orange, but since I don't have the ready-to-use orange color, I will mix my yellow and red so that I come up with the orange color. So I'm just preparing the colors now while talking to you. So yeah, we'll begin in a few seconds. So I'm using a different canvas or a different material today. This is actually a 12 by 16 canvas board. They arrived just today. I mean, a few minutes ago. I just picked them up from downstairs and I'm just so excited to use them because the material of canvas boards are better than canvas papers. So I really hope that this will encourage me. No, no, no. This will make me more happy when I do the painting. Okay, so let's begin now. So I'm going to do first the background. And for the background, I'll be using a fairly, like a medium brush, okay? So I'll be doing first the horizon line. So the horizon line will be just below the middle section. So right here. Okay, just like that. Okay. And then I'll be doing the backgrounding first of the land portion before we move on to the sky. So I'll be mixing my burnt sienna with my black and just underpaint it with this color. It doesn't have to be in any particular pattern. Just color it with this color, just darken it. You can even mix your green. So just make sure that everything is there. Green, black, brown, and black. It's gonna make a huge difference when we underpaint it first. I really like the material that I'm painting on because all my life I've been painting on canvas boards or stretch canvases. Canvas papers, while they are fine, okay, they are actually, for me, they are more of just sketching, maybe practicing. But when I really want to do a favorite painting of mine or a personal painting, I make sure that I paint them on stretch canvases or canvas board. All right, so the soil or the land portion is already painted or underpainted. Again, just make it more solid by layering it with this dark color and let it dry first, and then we move on to the sky part. For the sky part, I'm just going to change my brush because I don't want the dark colors to mix. Okay, so I'll be using a 1-inch flat brush. So I'm gonna wet this first. Okay, I'm gonna use my white and blue. Tiny bit of black. Again, my black is too strong. I don't want to use too much of that because that will make my sky really, really dark. That's not what I want for this painting, unless that's what you want for your painting. Okay, I'm gonna use that color right here. Right here. Okay, like that. I'm gonna switch to my white. You know, if your canvas or if your paints dry pretty quickly, just like mine, you can add water just to make the application more smooth. Here again, some grayish blue color right here, and then white again, especially on the center part. You know, a lot of this area right here in the sky will be painted over with some foliage or trees. So don't worry too much. I'm not doing any particular pattern right here. Just underpaint it with this color, sky color. All right, just like that. It will only serve as a background anyway. It's not really super duper like you don't have to really detail it. But the lights will be in so much more detail compared to this one. Okay. Let me just fix that part. Okay. Now I'm gonna use my yellow color. I'm gonna mix my medium yellow, medium yellow plus red to create some orange colors. Okay. And I'm going to use that to create some patterns, okay. Very abstractish patterns in the background. It doesn't have to be in any particular pattern, just apply it there. Okay. Don't stress so much about this step. Right. This is just, a suggestion of light play. Okay. And some orangey colors here and there, very random and very abstractish. Mhm. All right. Okay, just like that. Okay, I don't need to wash my brush out. Let's proceed to doing some trees. So I'm gonna dab onto my black. You know, my black is too strong that even if I don't wash my brush out with other colors in it, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna be super black. I'm gonna mix my black with my green so that it's not super duper black. Maybe a little bit of brown as well. Okay, green. All right. Now I'm just gonna make some vertical lines to create some tree trunks. Okay. Let's start right here. And like that, maybe I'm gonna make it a little thick. Okay. So make sure that the trunks are of different, what they call this, of different sizes. You don't want to create, super like the same size because of perspective and because of, um, the natural, to call this, the natural way that, nature um, produces trees. They are of different sizes, shapes, and sizes. Later, when we do the soil part, this will all make sense. For now, let's just allow this, okay? And also some tree trunks are like, they appear as if they're disappearing from the background. Right, like that. Okay. All right, like that. And now let's do a little bit of small branches. So I'm gonna switch my brush. I'm gonna use the same color, only that we'll be doing some branches, small ones. I might use a little bit of brown and maybe yellow, just not to create that super duper black appearance of branches. They should appear more brown and light and small and really crooked. Okay. You can do as many little branches as you want. You can even switch brush if you want, so that the size of your branches are different and very natural looking. I will do that. Now I'm going to get my brown plus white plus green. I'm just going to highlight the right side of each trunk. Especially the big ones. Okay. Okay, just like that. Okay, now I'm gonna get my old brush, my super old brush, my 2017 paintbrush. It's super old, so the bristles are, the bristles have gotten really stiff, and it will help me in achieving some foliage looking brush strokes, or yeah, brush marks. So I'm gonna dab onto my dark oxide green, mix it with black or brown, okay? Either color will do. And let's start creating some foliage. So I'm just gonna use the tip of my brush in dabbing. And again, mix with dark green and browns. The left side will appear more full, okay, when it comes to foliage. So just dab. Okay, now I'm gonna dab onto my green. Okay, just green and a little bit of yellow. Let's create some greenish colors. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of blue to that. Let's make it bluish greenish color, a little bit of white. And the reason is that, the light, the sun, it really affects the colors of nature. When the sun hits an object, it just changes the color, at least the way it appears to us. Okay, just continue the dabs. I'm doing again some dark green colors right here. in this green. I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of yellow just to make it more visible. We're gonna go over the tree trunks later. For now, let's just, enjoy this very abstractish process. I'm gonna dab onto my yellow. Gonna add a little bit of that color quite randomly. Right? Okay. Okay, now while we're at it, we still have the green. I'm gonna use the green and the yellow. Okay. To do a little bit of green colors right here. So just dab, okay, when you do this. So the light will be coming from here. That's why I reserved an opening right there so that we can do more detailing later. So I'm just doing some dabs to imitate the natural patterns of nature. Okay. Okay. I'm mixing it with yellow and a little bit of dabbing just near the horizon. I call it horizon line. It's still the horizon line, right? Okay. I'm gonna get my yellow and brown. Yellow, brown, and white. Now we're gonna use this a little bit of yellowish golden color to create the pathway. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear my phone. My phone is not clearing. All right. Let me just, okay, hold on guys, because I'm clearing I'm, the messages are popping up. So annoying. Right, like this. Okay, a little bit of that pathway as well. Right here. Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna get my black just to make sure that I still have the negative space. Okay, I'm gonna get my green and brown now. Okay, and then some black to define the tree trunk. Mhm. Like so. Okay, now I'm gonna use my palette knife. So again, I'm using a very old palette knife. So I'm gonna dab onto my yellow and then mix it with white and burnt sienna. And I'm gonna create a little bit of texture right here. Where the light is, um, where the light is coming, or where the light is hitting, sorry. And then a little bit of that color, just to make everything look more natural. Okay, like this. Okay, I'm gonna dab onto my green and maybe black. Mhm. I'm gonna get my yellow plus white. Okay, I'm gonna create some yellow-green color. And I wanna apply that near the horizon line where the light is coming from because it's just consistent, with light play. The nearer an object, the nearer an object to the light source, the brighter it appears. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of negative spacing. Some browns. Some greens. Okay. Let me just change my sitting position. Okay, 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 okay. It's like we're 40% done. Just 40%, maybe even 35. Okay. Just continue this. I'm gonna get my black. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna leave this area this way for now. Okay, because I'm just waiting for this area to dry. Okay, I'm gonna get my white. And I'm just gonna make some highlights. Right, like that. And using white again. Okay. Let's just brighten the middle section. It's pretty much dry. So I can definitely touch that area without smudging anything. All right, just like that. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna apply a little bit of white um, between the trees. This will suggest light, okay, that is passing through or in between the trees. These are small openings. Okay. Gonna dab onto my yellow. Okay, using my yellow, I'm just gonna go around this area. Like, okay, like that. I'm gonna go over this area as well. Okay, this. Try to wait for the paint to dry. You don't want to smudge anything, okay? Just be patient. All right. I'm gonna get my yellow, medium yellow because this is a little bit orangey compared to the primary yellow. So I'm gonna make some tappings. Just like that, and right here as well. And right here, I think this area is a little bit wet, okay? But it's okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go and apply a little bit of this color on the dirt. Right, like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna dab onto my black. I did not wash my brush at all because there's no point in washing it. Black is too strong. If your black is not as strong as mine, you can wash it first and then dab onto your black. I'm gonna make the foliage more full by adding more silhouette type of foliage. I honestly love this painting. I feel like I'm going back. Um, feel like I'm going back to the time when I was just beginning to paint, and wow, this is very nostalgic, in all honesty. And just making the tree trunks more realistic looking. Adding some roots. Okay. And I'm adding some green. I'm gonna darken this area. This doesn't make any sense. If there is a trunk here, the light should be right here, okay, not there. Right. Okay, I'm gonna get my yellow plus white plus brown. Okay, let's redo some light play. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I don't wanna miss the horizon line. I think I painted over it. So we still want that to be there. And also some suggestion of distant trees. Okay, I'm gonna gray that down, the black, so that we create some distant trees. Okay. Again, don't make them too dark. If they're distant, they should appear more gray, almost blue. Okay. Okay. I will use my palette knife in creating some texture on the trees. But this technique is also okay. like that. I'm gonna get my black and brown. Okay, I'm not using my palette knife anymore. I think this is okay. Like, I don't know. Let's see, okay? I was thinking originally of using my palette knife for this technique, but I think paintbrush is actually working for me. All right, like that. Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna get a clean brush. And again, I'm just gonna make some like light play along this area. Oops, my black is still wet and I touch on it. Sometimes I'm just like I'm rushing, so anyway. Again, patches of white randomly on your forest in between foliage to suggest more light, passing through the trees. Like that. A little bit of white coloring just to make some highlights. Highlights, select patches of white. Okay. And then just to make some areas more visible here, I'm just gonna make them more visible by reapplying some tree trunk like brush strokes here. Like that. More foliage. Okay, I'm gonna add some yellow greens here and there. And let's just darken this portion since it's shadow. Okay, just like that, very subtle. Also, right here, a little bit of shadow. right, like that. And then I'm gonna get my palette knife because I feel like this will do more good than harm. So I'm just gonna use it as well. I might as well use it. Okay. So I'm gonna dab onto my brown and black, and then a little bit of white and green. Okay, very random. So I'm just gonna apply this color using the palette knife, and I'm gonna drag it across, okay, the trunk, making some textures. Okay, very nice texture um, on the tree trunks. Okay, and like that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use a small brush, create some rocks. There are some uneven. There are a lot actually, not just some, but a lot of uneven surfaces because we're in the forest, and this is definitely like natural. Okay, like this, and then let's just highlight this, and then some greens. Okay, I'm gonna get my medium yellow, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of that yellow along the horizon line near the source of light, just to emphasize that the light is coming from this area. All right. Okay. Now I think I need to get my pure white so that I don't contaminate the other areas with areas that are supposed to be just pure white. Okay, so I'm gonna get my pure white and a clean brush. And again, I'm just gonna touch on this area because I wanna make sure that this part is really, really bright. Okay. And again, just patches of white here and there to suggest some light. like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my yellow. I'm gonna start creating some foliage in yellow color. Again, they're not yellow because they're yellow. They're yellow because of light. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of brown to that so that it's more of an orange color or brownish color than just pure yellow. This is super fun. Okay, I'm gonna touch on this area as well, just to make sure that it creates that illusion of light. Okay, let me see it from the camera. Okay, very nice. Now I really want to make sure that this dirt area looks really dirty. You know what I mean? Some more detailing right here. And darken this tree trunk. And then a little bit of shadowing. Mhm. Okay, like that. Nice. I'm gonna get my green. Maybe mix it with yellow so that it's more obvious. I'm gonna highlight a bit this part. All right. Wow. This is nice, right? Mm. And I just keep on highlighting this part because I just love that. All right. Okay. I'm adding more detailing because I love it so much. Hmm. I like this. I'm just gonna add some brown spots to make it look more a little more natural. I really, really love this. Okay, now I'm gonna use a big brush. It's an angle brush. Let's do some sun rays. So I'm gonna dab onto my yellow and white. Okay, and then I'm gonna water it down, and I'm gonna create some sort of sunlight like that. Okay, hitting everything. Yeah, like that. I love it. Okay, that's it. We don't want to overdo that. Okay. And again, let's create some. Let's just clean that part. Okay. I really, really love this one. Let's create more foliage. Right. I think I need more medium yellow. Okay, just for light effects. Some light effects right there. Hmm. Okay, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to sign this now. I'm just going to use my remaining white and I'm going to sign right here. This is very nice. Okay. Yay! So we're done. And I hope you enjoyed that one. And I hope you paint along with me. If you like this video, let me know, guys, in the comment section below. And if you're painting along with me, let me know as well in the comment section below. See you in my next one and have a great week ahead of you guys. Bye! Love you!